All right, so here's the crazy thing about problem solving. Um, if you try to get a standard method and use it all the time, sometimes it's going to not be the most efficient. And so, I know that I've talked with you guys about our nice little acronym, Percevi. It is great. It's an amazing acronym. It helps us kind of think about the steps in slicing an object. But sometimes it's not the best move. Yeah, Jared, I'm now talking to you because you were gonna love this because you don't always want to use this. Sometimes you want to do this other stuff. So this problem is asking us to take this area in here, and it goes all the way up. We have to realize it goes all the way up to 4. And I know that because if I had a 4 right there, right, then it would be a true equation, and a 0 right there. So I want to take it and I want to rotate it around this line right there. Now when that happens, I'm going to get this shape, right? Oh, that was horrible. But it's going to have this kind of bowl, missing, and actually that bowl probably comes way lower. It's going to have this big bowl missing from the inside. And you can see that because this bowl that's missing from the inside, like that's the area, And so here's the thing. I could go ahead and try to draw my rectangles and think about what my slices look like. Or I can literally realize that this is a cylinder with a bowl cut out of the center. And I think that's how I'm going to go about it. So if I look at the cylinder, the cylinder, let's use blue here. The cylinder has got this consistent radius all the way up, and that radius is 1. So I've got this cylinder that has a radius of 1. So there's the area of my base, this blue region right here. That's the area of my base. And then it has a height of really 4, right? So I'm just building that up by multiplying it by 4. So really, what I have there, is 4 pi. That's the area the volume of this whole cylinder. But then what I'm missing is this bowl that's in the center here. And so if I go and I look at that bowl, the bowl is really coming from this. Those are the radiuses of the bowl. And so like that's, really from there out, those are my radiuses of my bowl. And this is kind of something that's cut out of this cylinder. And so if I think about that, well, how big is that radius? Well, it goes from here, which is x equals 1, back to here, so I'm going from x equals 1 to back to here. And I need to know the x value for that, because if this spot out here has an x value of 1, and I know that x value, I can figure out the distances between the x values. So, did, right? Distance is difference. And so I need to know the x value for my curve. And so this is again where I could solve for the x value, right? I can solve it like this. And I could square both sides. So that's my x value for my curve. So keep in mind what I'm doing is I'm going from this x value right here back to this x value on the curve right there. And so what I want to do is I want to take the x value out here and I want to subtract the x value back here. So I want to take 1. See, I need some room to work, right? 1. And I'm going to subtract my other x value, which is all this stuff right down here. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract that. Thank goodness this is a calculator problem, right? So that's really finding my distance right there, right? Which is my radius. And I can still kind of, now I can go back inside my acronym, right? I'm just doing the bowl on the inside. So that's my rectangle, which is my radius. And now I want to actually kind of think about what the slice looks like, right? This slice is really going to be a circle. And so if I go ahead and I take that, this is my radius, and I want to square it to get the area of my circle. And I multiply it by pi, right? Because I'm getting the area of a circle. Sorry about my little deletion there. And then, well, let's see. That's the area now, right? So there. Then I need a volume, right? And it's going to have this tiny little dy thickness, dy. So that's now a volume. So I'm going to multiply that whole thing by dy. And then I still need to go ahead and integrate. Now here's where I really want to think, because where am I making these slices from? If you think about it, I started my slices. I wouldn't start my slices until right here, because that's when that bowl is starting, right? That cutout from inside. And those slices are going to keep going all the way up to 4. So I really want to integrate from 0 to 4. And this is going to be the area of my bowl that's cut out of the middle of this big cylinder that I had. And so really what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to take the area of my big cylinder, which is this, and I'm going to subtract the area of my bowl, which is this, because that's really what got cut out of the middle. And again, this is a calculator problem, so I can go ahead and use my calculator for this. It's going to make it a lot easier, I think, if I did it this way. So I bet you there's quite a few of you that kind of like looking at it this way. I think what really helped me here is kind of viewing the big solid, right? Trying to think about what it looks like. Anyway, I hope you guys are all still healthy. Take care of yourselves. I'll be posting more videos soon.